was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like where you at tonight, got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You slow down time in your golden hour. We were just two lovers.
Welcome, family and friends, to the wedding of Aldo and Lauren. On behalf of the bride and groom, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for making it to the beautiful Playa del Carmen, Mexico, to take part in the celebration. They are so grateful that you are all able to be here, as you have each played an important role in their individual and collective lives. I truly can't think of a more beautiful venue than Paradise at Villa La Joya. I mean, wow, look at this beautiful venue. This unforgettable occasion that I know is not only monumental for the wedded couple to be, but for all of us who are lucky to know and love them as individuals, but even more so as the perfect pairing. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world beautiful and magical place, the person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as witness of their commitment to a lifetime of love for one another. And for Aldo and Lauren, that unforgettable moment occurred in Mexico City, where time truly stopped and their unspoken soulmate bond began. Now, Aldo and Lauren have asked that I keep this speech short, classy, and family-friendly, and politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. However, their family and friends have described watching their developing love like a movie. From co-workers to friends to flourishing during a global pandemic. I mean, seriously, who works together in quarantine and still can't get enough of each other? In all seriousness, it was extremely clear that these two of them represent a perfect pairing because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another, and while each of them are tremendous individuals on their own, together they are even better. And being better together as a team, a unit, and partners in crime is what has been many years in the making and ultimately leads us to being here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those they love the most. I wish I could tell you a single story about Aldo and Lauren that summarizes their relationship and how they enrich each other's lives and the lives of each of us. But the truth is, there isn't one single event that is a good encapsulation of what they mean to each other and to all of you. But what I do know is that both of them care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other. They make each other laugh and think outside themselves. That time magically seems to fly and slow down when they are together. They help each other in ways they are obvious and unnoticed, but always appreciated.
I remember the first day I met you, and I know I will never forget it. Because after I saw your infectious smile, it's all I wanted to see every day after. That first day we met at work, we talked for almost 2 hours. instead of working, which I probably shouldn't say since my boss is here, but since that day, you've been my favorite person to talk to, and I've been your biggest supporter and fan in everything you do. I'll forever do anything to see that smile again. I vowed to walk by your side forever, to love you, and to help and encourage you in all that you do. You have always been the one who inspires me, the one who supports my borderline crazy art projects, even when you shouldn't. But even when times get stressful, you are always the one who brightens up my day. And I promise to always do the same for you. Falling in love with you was always effortless, and our story has always been about circles. And it seems that no matter what came our way, we always found our way back around and around to each other. Every time. Since the first day we met, I've loved you then, I love you now, and I'll love you always.
Our love story has always been united together with circles. We have been magnetically connected since the very first day we met. From friends to lovers, I was always drawn to you. Falling in love with you came so naturally and easily. I knew instantly that you were the one. Apparently your heart really knows when it's home. I've spent forever waiting for today, searching for you. I fell in love with your laugh, your devotion to family, your ambitious, creative mind, and the authenticity and warmth of your heart. You are the most handsome and wonderful person I could imagine sharing my life with. I love how eager you are to take care of me. I love how seamlessly you fit into my family and the way that you love my friends too. When you and I are laughing with each other, I see my forever shared with you and filled with so much joy. I am only the person that I am today because of the way your love both pushes me forward and accepts me where I am. You are my strength when I am weak, my comfort when I am anxious, and the place I feel the safest. My biggest wish is that you could see yourself the way everyone else does. You are kind and full of warmth. You are truly the shining light in all of our lives. You are the absolute love of my life, and I couldn't be more honored to walk by your side for the rest of our lives. You've shown me what it truly means to feel that once-in-a-lifetime love. Everything I want in this life is standing right in front of me. The best decision I'll ever make is giving you my whole heart for my whole life and choosing to have and to hold yours because I am marrying the greatest man I have ever met. Aldo, I love you forever, and that still won't be long enough. I promise that as we grow as individuals, we'll always make sure we're rooted together. I promise to love you exactly as you are, and I'll love every version of you that each chapter brings. As your wife, I promise to stand by you when life is rewarding and to stand even closer when it's challenging. I promise to support your dreams and continue to build a full and fun life together. I promise to be with you always, doing everything and nothing. To my constant best friend, my romantic partner, and now my husband, I love you completely and entirely. May our lives be miraculous and ever intertwined, completing circles together.
Aldo, do you take Lauren to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only on to her forevermore?
I do.
I ask you, Lauren, do you take Aldo to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding on only onto him forevermore?
I do.
Aldo and Lauren will now exchange rings as symbol of love and commitment to each other. Rings are a precious metal. They are also made precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end.
As a sign of my love, that I have chosen you above all else, with this ring I thee wed, como un signo de mi amor, de que te he elegido, a ti sobre todas las demás, con este anillo yo te desposo.
As a sign of my love, that I have chosen you above all else, with this ring I thee wed.
A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, even the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once each day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Aldo and Lauren, to make your relationship work will take love. Continue to date each other. Take time to show each other that your love and marriage grows stronger with time. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want the best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. And now, by the power vested in me, it's my honor to delight to declare you married. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. May you seal this declaration with a kiss.
I'm Lauren's mom, and I want to thank everyone for both of our families for coming and traveling this far to celebrate this wedding with all of us. Becoming a mother was the greatest blessing and honor of my life. Lauren has been a princess in a frilly dress with sparkles since she was old enough to point to what she wanted to wear. She wore a dress every day when she was little. Lauren was always a princess and loved to be Cinderella. She dressed as a princess angel, which we didn't know what that was, or Cinderella for every occasion, be it birthdays, dinners, cruises, Halloween, or just because. She was loving, cute, tender, and sweet. She hasn't changed a bit, and has now grown into a beautiful professional woman who is also intelligent, successful, determined, creative, committed, and intentional in everything that she pursues. I am honored to be your mother. In honor of Mother's Day weekend, I could not be blessed more than to have this wonderful celebration with family and friends. When I met Aldo, I knew he was my Princess Lauren's Prince Charming. I loved to watch the way he looked at her. He was so in love with her, and it made me love him so. For loving my daughter so openly. Thank you, Aldo, and take care of my pretty girl. Always be her Prince Charming. Love always to you both. Please join me in a toast to this marriage of Lauren and Aldo Corona.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Like Holly said, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure most of you will agree this has been such an incredible week already, celebrating Lauren and Aldo. It's hard to believe we are finally here in Mexico at this beautiful venue with all of Lauren and Aldo's favorite people. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bianca, Lauren's best friend. Lauren and I met, at Otterbein on the first day of college freshman year. We were doing a really lame team building game because Otterbein was pretty much summer camp for adults. And we had to lock arms with somebody across the way, and we hooked arms. I remember us both looking at each other, and we were like, wow, someone as short as me. and we instantly connected. The first couple of weeks of getting to know Lauren, I was in awe. I had never met somebody as multidimensional as Lauren. She's an incredible artist, absolutely stunning, unbelievably laid back, extremely empathetic, and brilliant all in one. We came to find out quickly we really balance each other out perfectly. I had a really hard time believing there'd ever be someone good enough to marry Lauren. I mean, this person had to be smart, kind, artistic, bougie, confident, relaxed, and authentic all in one, and then she met Aldo. If you look up soulmates in the dictionary, the definition is Lauren and Aldo. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure their names also can be found under extra or bougie as well. Aldo has made sure all of Lauren's crazy dreams come to life. They started an art studio, live downtown, go dancing, and spend their days making each other feel loved. It's all Lauren ever wanted. I'm sure most of you can tell by how beautiful this wedding is. Lauren and Aldo's designed everything. Every sign, every menu, every bar sign, they designed it all. They are so connected in every way, and it shows. Lauren has an idea, shows him a picture, and he executes every single time. Even when I lose nights of sleep over wondering how we're going to get lamps and marble table numbers to Mexico in suitcases, they make it happen. These two together make the world prettier and way better. They bring light into every situation. I couldn't give this speech without bringing up the wonderful people that raised Lauren and Aldo. You both come from families that give unconditional love like I've never seen. Both would drop anything to take care of their family or friends, and this trait has been passed on to both of you. I am honored to be a part of your life, and I really wouldn't survive one day without you. I can't wait to see what your future holds, whatever it is. I know it'll be beautiful. I love you guys so much.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nadia Corona, Aldo's favorite sister. First of all, thank you to each and every one of you for being here. I mean, honestly, you guys had to trek all the way to paradise to come to this beautiful ceremony, so thank you so much. So when I was 4, I used to pray to God for a baby brother. And I would literally beg mom and dad to go to the store to buy me a brother. I don't know why. I didn't want a sister, multiple siblings. I just wanted one. And I think instinctively I always knew that I would get the best one. And a year later, a stork brought the best brother I could ever ask for. Although you have one of the most pure and beautiful souls, you are truly a genuine gentleman, and I'm so proud of the remarkable man that you have become. You always make me feel calm within any storm, and you never cease to impress me. I'm truly so blessed to call you my brother. You are the greatest gift I could have ever asked for. There is nothing more that I want in this world than to see you accomplish all your dreams. And without a doubt, we are seeing one of those dreams blossom before our eyes, in front of our eyes, being witness to this magical love. And to Lauren, my new sister, I met you days before moving to LA in 2019, and I would have never known how important you would be in my life. Only having met me once, Lauren literally found me on Instagram and messaged me and said, I know that you and Aldo have an unbreakable bond, and he really, really misses you. Do you think it's a good idea for us to come visit you and surprise him for his birthday? And it was then and there that I knew that she was the one. And let me tell you, I was incredibly impressed. And you always impress me. It's without a doubt that Aldo and Lauren reincarnated in this lifetime to fulfill their love story. Your love is so rare, it proves that love conquers all. Your love inspires me and truly inspires all of us to pursue love above all. Cheers to the happy new couple, model couple, I should add. I'm so excited to see all the blessings God has in store for you. Cheers.
I'm Gunner.
And I'm Sherry R.
And we're the best men.
I want to start by thanking everyone for being here today. It's amazing to see all of Aldo and Lauren's closest friends, families, and loved ones that have traveled from so far to be here with us in this slice of paradise.
I also want to thank everyone for being here today. It's truly wonderful to see our friends and family from all moments of this couple's life come together to meet us here for this beautiful wedding in Mexico. Hello everyone, I'm Gunnar Samuelson, and it's not exaggeration for me to say that Aldo and I go back to the sandbox because I've known him since we were 5 years old. We met in our kindergarten class, and it's a rare treasure to keep a friend for so long.
For those of you that haven't had the pleasure of meeting me yet, I'm Sherry R. Ahmad. While I haven't had the opportunity of knowing Aldo as long as Gunnar, Aldo and I have had many memorable moments that feel like we've known each other a lifetime, maybe enough for two. We personally want to thank the Meters and the Coronas for making some beautiful kids and the hospitality that they've shown us and everyone here. Special thank you to Bianca, the matron of honor, and Nadia, the maid of honor, for helping plan. Without the families and friends supporting the newlyweds, we wouldn't be here today. Please take a moment to give it up for them.
We would also like to thank those that were not able to make it today. Even though Aldo could not pick a best man between us, we both know there was one who would have beat us both out in the competition, and it's our late friend, Brandon Sega, that we dearly wish was still with us here today. His absence is a presence we feel deeply, but we can all agree that if Brandon was here today, he would be so proud of his best friend and the man Aldo is today. One of the hardest things about knowing Aldo in elementary school was I would miss getting to hang out with my new friend some summers because he'd leave for Mexico to visit family. But I'd always be so excited when he came back during the next school year with stories to tell and bringing back strange chili-flavored candy that I still never developed an appreciation for. I'm very glad now that I've been able to join the Corona family on a trip to Mexico, and also very thankful that I only had a 4-hour plane ride to get here instead of driving for 4 days from Columbus, Ohio in their Jetta like they used to do. Ignacio, I have a lot of respect for you to be able to do that. Growing up together, I always had fun at Aldo's house, but I confess that I was a shy young boy, and it would always embarrass me when I'd ask Aldo for a snack, and he'd immediately yell as loud as possible, "Mom, Gunnar wants food!" But Mrs. Corona would always deliver and make us some delicious homemade taquitos. She also always made sure to help teach me Spanish words for things, but despite the effort, I'd like to apologize to Mrs. Corona that I still have never mastered Spanish. Por favor, perdóname.
Aldo and I's friendship started blossoming our senior year of high school. One of our favorite memories with Aldo was when we left for lunch and went to my parents' home on our lunch break, and we had chicken nuggets, and we replayed a frustrating level on our favorite video game at the time, Gears of War. What I knew then, much like what I know now, is that Aldo was always going to have my back and I would have his. Throughout the years, I'm reminded how thankful I am to be his best friend and the impact his presence has had on my life. Aldo is one of the most passionate, intelligent, and supportive people I know, and his determination inspires me daily.
As much as I'd love to stand up here and tell an embarrassing story from our past, in my reflections on Aldo and our history, I can only think of very positive things, which is a true reflection of his character that I know you have all experienced. He's someone who is loyal, genuine, and understanding beyond words that will make you laugh and bring joy to your life.
I think we can all agree that Aldo's character speaks for itself. Aldo is a man of integrity, honesty, and his passion for life fuels his actions and drives him towards being the best he can be for himself and those around him. When Aldo first started talking about Lauren, I knew she was special because he finally started cleaning more around the house. I remember during COVID, he created a picture-perfect date in our backyard for her, and I could see the thoughtfulness and intention for a very special lady that would one day become Mrs. Aldo Corona. Through COVID, I watched their love bloom in ways that complemented each other greatly, and I started to see a new side of Aldo.
It truly has been wonderful to watch Aldo and Lauren's journey together. Ever since he first introduced us to her, I knew that they were destined to be an amazing pair that you see before us today. Aldo is a very driven and loyal person in all aspects of his life, and it makes me proud to see how he's expressed those qualities in the bond he shares with Lauren. I feel like I've been very fortunate to have shared adventures with both of them together and have felt very welcomed by both of their families, which makes me excited to watch them in the future for the family that they will soon create together.
All right, what's the over and under on having kids within a year?
Lauren, all the qualities I described in Aldo can equally be said about you, which enriches the joy I have to see you both together. I also thank you for your patience with dealing with Sherry and our eyes shenanigans. You truly have cemented yourself into our lives, and as much as we love our time with Aldo, it doesn't feel complete without you being there.
Lauren, just as you have brought live, laugh, love to Aldo's life, you have had a huge impact on all of our lives as well. I can truly, without a doubt, say that you have made my life and the lives around us all better by you being you. Now we can all live, laugh, love together.
And with that, we invite you all to join us in toasting our newlyweds. Please raise your glasses and repeat after us. Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.